Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23. With me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we're reading collective energies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. It is totally up to you, because we adore you, my lovies. Spirit adores you, my lovies. Let spirit adorn you, my lovies. Again, keeping in mind, we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. If you need a personal read or a private read, you could look in the description box and follow the Calendly link to book with your spiritual shrink, my lovies. Let's get started right away. By honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, souls that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded and connected to the all. As you are in this experience, you can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. My lovies, thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for coming here and co-creating this work, my lovies. Even the fact that you come here. Again, there are people actively trying to destroy this platform. They are actively trying to destroy this platform. I repeat, there are people actively, a group of people actively trying to destroy this platform. The fact that you come here and you support this work, it means a lot. And they're doing it out of envy, only because they don't want to see, it's so superficial. Because they don't want your sister friend to shine. That's the only reason why. Not because, it also has to do with the work and the nature of the work. But in essence, it's all about your sister friend shining. This work is not about your sister friend, my lovies. If you come here, you bring your energies. I am a energy channeler. God has giveth. God has given something about Gwyneth. God has given something about Megan. God has given me the power of, endowed me with the gifts of prophesizing, of reading energies, of channeling energies near and far. And I work with the beautiful tarot as support, so I can show you what I'm already receiving. Someone's an escort, or they live like an escort. If you come here, your energies will get read. There's no need to have fear. If you come here, your energies will be read. Half of the people that come here are not subscribed, and they come here consistently, meaning that half of the people that come here don't subscribe to this channel. It doesn't mean that they're not interacting. Your IP addresses are still registered, so they can still track your coming here. Anyone can behind the scenes look at every website, every page, everything you've visited, everything you've typed in your phone. So you come here. Everybody's welcomed here. Something about Post Malone. Everybody's welcomed here. Ooh, everybody's welcomed here, my lovies. All types of people come here. FBI agents come here. CIA agents come here. Officers come here. Artists come here. Musicians come here. Chefs come here. Construction workers come here. Nurses, healthcare workers come here. People in courts come here. Escorts come here. Pimps come here. Drug dealers come here. Janitors come here. McDonald's workers come here. Unemployed people come here. People that are, what do they call them? Amas de casa. It's coming in Spanish. Spanish speakers come here. English speakers come here. French speakers come here. People from Africa come here. People from Brazil come here. People from Canada come here. People from the UK come here. This is done in love, my lovies. This is really an act of love. It's beyond the physical vessel. It's more to share this because it's gonna continue. Spirit has already told us we have to continue. It's not up to Truth Nunez. It's just the work that Truth Nunez was summoned to do. I'm not that cocky and I'm not that arrogant, my lovies. Spirit has made us walk away from things that I'm like, I really would have liked that. Something about Play, the dance studio in Los Angeles. I'm like, or a dance studio somewhere for some of you. Play, but those specifically for some of you, spending a lot of money stalking you. People that spend a lot of money stalking people. We see it in your readings, and I'm just a reflection of you, or a microcosm of you. For some of you, you have a lot more to be stalked about. It's really interesting to me. Or people perceive that there should be no false idols. People should not be spending thousands and thousands of dollars trying to harass people, bother people, stalk people. But we do live in a society that loves false idols, all types of false idols. I'm not an idol, my lovies. I'm not trying to be anyway. I come here because this is the work that I'm supposed to do. The fact that it's more disturbing to me. Again, I was doing this when I had 0 followers. I knew people were watching the content. I'm like, they're gonna get what they're supposed to get. Followers, you're not followers. Subscribers. Now we're at almost 8,000 subscribers. All of a sudden, I've noticed a change. Spirit had us a few days not talk about subscribers. I noticed that, and it was for a reason. I noticed that the last few days, it's been like, it's been real funky. I get a few subscribers and then it comes back down. I get a few subscribers and then it comes back down to a specific number. For me, it's more disturbing that someone would be so obsessed with me or with destroying this work. I mean, they did it to Jesus, they did it to Buddha, they did it to Krishna, they did it to all of the messiahs. So I'm not necessarily surprised at that. It's more just to say thank you for supporting this, my lovies. Those that come here and do just support this, you get what you need, you leave what you don't, and you come here with an earnest heart. Whatever message Spirit has, whatever message your energy inspires, because you co-create this. Someone put out a hit for hire too. You co-create this energy. All types of negative emotions. When do you start to, something about emo? When do you start to work from within? I'm seeing someone with like green hair, like they have green hair in the roots. When do you start to work from within? When do you stop to think maybe I should stop being in sin, in a misstep? Everybody missteps. You could always step back in the right direction. Again, people, I knew Spirit had already given us the downloads for a while. People will try to disturb this work. People will try to destroy this work. And your sister friend's not a jerk. So I have to continue my work, my lovies. It's not personal. Don't take it personal. It's really not. It really isn't. When I become passionate in these readings, it's because I'm feeling the energy. Again, I'm processing a part of the energy. It's not me per se. I am processing a part of the energy. Sure, I put my personality onto it, and you like it. You be telling me you like it, my lovies. So I'm happy you like it. My online supporters greatly outnumber my online detractors. My online supporters love me. Spirit has already told us I have to show up for you, my lovies. I have to. There are certain days where I'm like, do I have to do this? I don't like drama, my lovies. I am not a drama person. I don't like drama already in this channel. It's just, I'm happy we have the block function. I don't even like to block people. I don't block people on my phone, in my contact list. I don't block people. If we stop talking, we stop talking. I have no problems. I'm not the type of person to sit there, call you private. I have never been the type of person to private call somebody. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. When I was younger, I would blow up my man's phone when he wasn't answering. That's as crazy as your sister friend gets, my lovies. That is as crazy as she ever in her life. Nowadays, if I have to blow up your phone, best be known, okay, no more bothering you. No more bothering. Your sister friend does not like codependent relationships. They don't work for me. They do not work for me. And no friendships codependent. No, none of that, my lovies. Even work. I'm not codependent. If it ain't working, my lovies, I am not an obsessive person. Can we work through this? Can we work through these issues? I don't have issues working through issues. But if we're just here banging our heads, for me, it doesn't work. I've had a lot of people come here already. Not a lot, but there have been a few instances of people where I'm like, is this person serious? Like, we got beef? Like, when do we have beef? I don't even know who this person is. Coming every day to leave stupid comments. It's like to see if they can get a reaction. That tells you the quality. This work is needed. That tells you the quality of some souls. It's like, you are out here adulting. We are in 2024. And we're still doing this bullshit, and we think we've advanced. Because we got women's rights, men's rights, everybody's right to be a fucking hot mess. Everything is coming in for a reason. And then they're stressed. Stress is at an all-time high. I wonder why. All they do is lie. All they do is lie. All they do is spy. Obsessive people with mental disorders. Disturbance came out a few times right before starting for you. Disturbance. People mentally, demonically possessed, pretending like they're okay. Yesterday in the Spanish read, people married to people that it's like, you're fucking gonna kill this person. If they stay with you, they're still gonna die, because in your energy, they're gonna die. They leave you, you want them dead. So you're gonna pay to have work to kill them, so you can inherit money. It's like, what the something about Moni, something about Monica, something about Victoria. And they think they're competing. It's like, my love, you're so broken. When are you gonna stop? Something about a token Negro. They always keep a black person around or someone of color around. Mind you, they talk shit about someone of color. I've had even people talk shit about the way I look. I'm like, well, I'm doing spiritual work. I mean, I'm cute. But I mean, apparently you have to talk about my looks, because even that bothers you. Dang. But it's like, dang. It's like, so you talk shit about someone that looks like me? And that's your supposed friend? How does that work in your mind? I don't know. Anyways, I appreciate you coming here, my lovies. I appreciate you supporting this work. Again, when I say certain things, it's because I am a humble servant of God. But I've had people, especially over the last few years, really going hard at trying to destroy my life. I'm not kidding when I say it. I'm not kidding, my lovies. I'm really serious. I had someone in a work situation, a boss, who saw this work. I never invited her here. Who saw this work, and out of her fears, she started attacking me at work. One day we were in a private office. I had to leave that job. That same night I quit. She did it on purpose, though. She's like, oh, she what did she say to me? She's like, you. It was almost like she wanted to call me a witch, but she couldn't. She's just like, she points at her. It was just really weird. It was a really weird action. But people get really triggered because of this work, my lovies, because they don't believe in God. They pretend like they do. They have no relationship with spirit. I'm just a messenger here. But so for some of you that do, and you come here because you really want to get what you need out of this, and you see the value in having a connection with God, and constantly being in spirit, and connected to spirit in whichever way. I'm just one reflection of that. You are literally, everything in your experience is your mirror. I am just a really good mirror for you, a really good channel for you. That's all it is. I'm reflecting back you. If you like it, you like it. Again, not every reading has the same stuff inside. But if you're bringing in your suicide thoughts that you want to project onto somebody else, you're the one that's bringing that in, my lovies. How are you going to deal with that? When are you going to let it go? Because you're not going to die. You have a lot of karma you're building up. And if you die, you're still going to have to come back. So why don't you just start this month? Why don't you just turn another leaf? Instead of obsessing about harming somebody else, stalking somebody else, trying to hack people's accounts. For some of you, again, trying to hack your Amelia, trying to hack your social, something about Emilio, trying to hack your social accounts to destroy your businesses. Like, what is wrong with you? Posing as you for some of you. Again, it's an energy, it's a frequency. Anyone can tap into that frequency, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I can read it. Again, when people are pissed off, I can read it. I feel it. It influences me. But I have to say to myself, this is not yours. Know thyself. Know thyself. That's how you start to do the work. That's how you start to change your thoughts, your mind, your physical body. I'm just a messenger here. So thank you, my lovies, not only for your, again, it's also affecting my personal life, but I come here for you. People really want to see me homeless. I'm not kidding. There are certain people that are really mentally, spiritually not okay. I'm saying it all for a reason. So thank you for supporting this work. It really means a lot. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you so much for your super chats, my lovies. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your cash apps. Thank you for your donations, your contributions. It doesn't just support this work, it supports the channel too. So thank you, my lovies. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I really do. Let's get started by thanking the real MVPs, the spiritual council. So mi abuelita Gladys Núñez, Maldonado. It's mi abuelita Gladys Núñez. Someone's gonna need an abogado. To mi abuelita Gladys. They don't even take that seriously. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita. For some of you, these are people you don't know. For some of you, these are family members working with people you don't know. For some of you, these are scorned exes or scorned lovers. For some of you, there's a scorned undercover. Something about an otter box. And something about Megan Fox. For some of you, again, they're working with crooked officials in every way. For some of you, something has to do with money you inherited that a family has been trying to drag out for a while. For some of you, something has to do with someone that loves you, but he or she was supposed to marry someone else. They're doing all types of work on this person's mind. They still love you for some of you, but there's like a clan going to town. The clan could be significant for some. So they're all going to Tom. The number 8, August 8th is also coming in. 88. 88 could be significant for some. 83 is coming in. 85, 58. 62, 63, 64, 66. Number 3. We came here to experience, my lovies. Spirit was giving us such beautiful downloads last night. It was so beautiful. I cried. It was so beautiful. Do you ever cry of beauty, my lovies? Your sister friend cries of beauty. When something's really beautiful, like when Spirit inspires. Look, Spirit gifted us rain. I love the rain, my lovies. I want to thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain, my lovies. It's a beautiful day. It's raining, my lovies. It rarely ever rains in Southern California. A tornado came around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. It's true. Is music imitating life, my lovies? Is art imitating life for you right now? For some of you, if you are an artist or you're feeling artistic, everyone's an artist in some way. If you're feeling artistic, my lovies, someone's autistic. If you're feeling artist, something about Artie. Artie's been very present. Something about Bakari. If you are feeling something about Lillian, something about Linden, something about London. I'm getting London Bridge is falling down. Because someone was being a clown. If you're feeling lucky, play for some of you. If you're feeling lucky, slay for some of you. And then play the dance studio for some of you. If you're feeling artistic, you should pay attention to the symbols that you're drawing for some of you. It may tell you something. Spirit's sending you messages. It's raining though. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. For some of you, you're a spice bomb, my lovies. For some of you, you came up as the Queen of Wands. Male, female, take it how it resonates. You came up, I'm looking sexy. People find you magnetic. Sexy. Sexy. Sexy plexi. Sexy plexi. Sexy plexi. They find you sexy, my lovies. Someone's feeling sexy and you have options, my lovies. I don't know where you were. You don't want to say Jesus, my lovies. You like that, my lovies? Jesus, my lovies. You be liking that, my lovies. You be liking it. Damn, my lovies, though. It could be at the gym. It could be at work. It could be, I saw somebody in a pencil skirt. So for some of you, this could be in a work setting. For some of you, this could be, you know, pencil skirt or whatever the case may be. Male, female, take it how it resonates. You're looking sexy. People find you attractive because you came up with the 7 of Cups. You got options, my lovies. You got options, my lovies. Yeah, you got stock options for some of you. You got options, my lovies. With the 7 of Cups, you always have to be careful what you choose because you got options, my lovies. You don't want to lose. You got options, my lovies. Something about to lose. Something about to loom. You got options. You got options, my lovies. Do your options make you nervous? Because I'm feeling nervous. This was present last night for you. It's like you went somewhere and it's like, dang, like, I want to get to know him. I want to get to know her. I want to talk to him. I want to talk to her. People just want to be around you. The Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy, it does not have to be sexual per se. However, it is sexual in nature, what we call a sexual nature. But people just want to, for some of you, people just want to spend time with you. It's like... And Quincy too. It's like I want to go and like talk to you. I want to just get to know you. I love your energy. I feel like it's something like really sweet. Like you're attracting a lot of people. They want to get to know you. This is what's coming in. Like I want to get to know you. I want to know about you. You're really exciting. Like your energy is so delightful, insightful, it magnetizes things. You're really attractive. You could be in very attractive energies and you don't even know it for some of you, or you don't really show it. You kind of keep it on the hermit, because I'm getting like hermit. It's such a curious combination. You have something about Cassandra. So you have Leo energy. Leo energy wants to come in. That's not what I want to say, but Leo for some of you. Virgo energy, and then you have well, technically Leo energy, but a Capricorn wants to jump into. You have a really interesting dynamic happening there for you. For some of you, you're really magnetic. There are a lot of opportunities, but you're in hermit mode at the same time. So I don't know if you're open to these opportunities per se. It's such a curious it's almost such a curious, like a dichotomy of sorts, where you're in a hermit energy, but you're being seen as a Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy. And that's also dégage. Okay, you're going to tell somebody to get out. It's like, dégage. Get out of here. Really? That's how you feel? Just being honest, just being real? But don't you want options? Some of you want options. It's like, I want to know. It's like, you know what I'm getting? For some of you, you're at that age, my lovies. Dang. For some of you, you're like, I want to... Je veux savoir, je veux savoir, je veux saber. In Spanish too, for some of you Spanish speaking, je veux savoir si je peux plaire. Like somebody wants to know if, but plaire, it's like player, but it's like to please. Somebody wants to know if like they could please, like they want to know like if I still got it type of energy. This is cute. This is cute. This is cute. Something about cute. This is curious energy. You want to know if you can still please. Like someone puts something out there like this, like they get into a certain frequency. Like normally their frequency is more of a hermit energy. Something about a nanny. It's like more of a something about Annie. It's like more of a something about an orphan. It's like more of a detached energy. But sometimes somebody wants to know like, do I still have it? Someone's in that energy. Someone has bad habits. They could even do this from time to time. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. That's annoying, my lovies. But some of y'all, this is you or someone around you. It's like someone wants to know. They're not available in a way. It's like someone's either not emotionally available, but someone's single for some. It's like someone's either not emotionally. My lovies, you be out here frustrating people. Because it's like either... It's almost like someone gives a false sense that you're actually dating them. This is the feeling. So it's like, this is not fun, my lovies, because it creates like some type of confusion in the soul, no? It's like trying to attack. It's tactless. It's like trying to attract people just to see if you can attract people. What's up? It's like being married, but then and being faithful. I'm talking about like being married and being faithful with no intentions of cheating. Someone may have no intentions of cheating at all, but they put themselves out there from time to time. Why? Doesn't that make you think of like someone maybe Naha, something about a Navajo? maybe someone has not found. It's almost like the way it feels, it's like I haven't found what I'm looking for in a situation. It's almost like you have a job and you've been there for, I don't know, going on 10 years, going on 15 years. And you're like, I work for Walmart. Someone works for Walmart, or they did at some point. I work for Walmart, or I work with Walmart, or I have a contract with Walmart. I'm not happy with Walmart, but Walmart pays me well. Walmart is consistent. Walmart ain't going nowhere. Walmart is there. Let's stay with Walmart. And from time to time, I'll throw out the fishing line and see if I can catch a fish that I'm like, oh, someone's on Plenty of Fish. Something on Plenty of Fish, or they were on Plenty of Fish. Someone was on eHarmony too. It's like, from time to time, I'm going to throw out the line. I have no intention of going super crazy because I'm lazy. I'm still caught up with Walmart. I'm still caught up in a 10-year marriage. I'm still like this, and the more time goes on, the more solidified that thing gets. It's like, so someone's not necessarily like fully satisfied in a situation, but they're not willing to let go of their stability, of their title, of how long they've put into this, the families. Like, think of the familial structures you build. You build a whole tower. It's like, I know her family, he knows my family, I know his family, whatever the case may be. Something about Emily. It's like a whole tower of lies. And it's really, and spies, because they become a spy. They become a witness to your marriage. So it's like, or to your union. Or it's like if you start acting up at work, you're 10, 15 years in. You can't, I mean, there's certain things you can do at the 10, 15 year mark that a lot of people at the 1 year mark can't do. Just by, hierarchies exist. Spirit was giving us a lot about like hierarchies or unspoken roles within a group think energy. Everything is coming in for a reason. Anyway, somebody wants to leave something, but they're struggling. 26-29, 26-30. Someone could be in something since they were 26, between the ages of 26 and 29, between the ages of 26 and 39 for some. Anyway, someone's a child divine, and they're losing their mind. They're losing their mind to find their mind. Maybe Spirit's bringing someone through a tower at some point. Maybe it's getting a little bit more tangible. It's kind of interesting. I am seeing a tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. So someone is going through some type of mental shift. Eventually, this mental shift is going to lead to towering something out. A drastic change could be a separation, quitting a job, a divorce, something like that, of that nature. But someone's really like, something on Nature magazine. Someone's really like, I've been with this team for a while. I've been in this connection for a while. I've been in this group. I've had this friendship for a while. But they've always like, it's like, I want to go explore something else. Like they've always like wanted to like, I don't know, again, it's such a curious energy. It's a Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy to Hermit energy. And then a Seven of Cups. It's like, I just want to see if I got options. It's like, but you're in a whole like committed connection. Like, what are you talking about? Because in their soul, they're not really committed. You cheat first in your mind. You've stepped out in your mind and your soul first. That's why they say once you cheat in your spirit, not necessarily like, again, everybody frequents different thoughts, but once you cheat in your spirit, that's already, because it begins in the soul first. Do you get it? If you get it, you get it. Anyways. And it's not to be afraid of that. This is someone's like a paranoiac. It's not to be afraid. Spirit's not like religion. God is very merciful. Very merciful. God is very forgetful too. It's such a curious thing. God is very forgetful. God will forget. God forgets. God forgives and forgets. God really forgives and forgets. But if you don't change your ways, God also remembers. Isn't that some shit? I think so too. Anyways, to my grandmama, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. The paradoxes of life. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. The paradoxes of your wife. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. To Mama Merced. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. I said I was going to do the Spanish read first, but you have a special place in my heart. To Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya. Te Maya, Te Maya, Te Papa Lekba, Te Papa Lekba, Te Papa Lekba, Te Elegua. Something's getting hot. Te Elegua, Te Elegua. Tu Oshun, Tu Oshun. Someone's pregnant. Tu Oshun, Tu Ogun, and they have a little fever. Tu Ogun, Tu Ogun, Tu Ogun. To la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Maria, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. Ansley, what are the highest messages, the most true? Some Wayne, the most just messages. In love, so Swahili, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's popping, my lovies? What's cracking, my lovies? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. And Darlene, you know that is true. We're reading for you, and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Let us see. Let us see. The hidden enemies. We got envy in the field. What's up, envies? We got envious energies for some of you. Some of you, there are envious energies in the field. But it's alright. Have a good time. Because it's alright. Oh, it's alright, Inca. What are we reading for? 12 energy. 12. Oh, for those of you who will be in the San Diego area, yes, Sister Friend has a special event. One of our heroes, one of our heroes, our fallen heroes, one of our vegan fairs. So now we're doing the vegan fair 4 times a month. Is so curious because a few months ago. So I've been doing these vegan fairs for a few years now. That's crazy how it flew by. But I told him, I'm like, I'm going to stop for a while. I'm going to move away from this. And in fact, it became more consistent. It's so cute. It's so cute. Anyways, we have, we're doing it 4 times a month. So we have our North Park Vegan Fair for anyone who is in the San Diego area. If you want to come check it out, we'll probably have some stalkers there. But because it's what's fair, my lovies. Don't worry. They can't touch this. Nah. I'll call the cops, my lovies. I will. I'm a cop caller, my lovies. At this, I'm a shot caller, my lovies. At this point in my life, we ain't in no strife. No, I got no war with you, my lovey. Let me help you. Help yourself. 911. What's your emergency? I have somebody here that needs support. But someone's an escort. If you want to show up Saturn's Day, I will be there, my lovies. Come play with us. Come get a reading in person from your sister friend. 12 energy. We're reading for 12 energy, which is all about collaborations, because you take the began, you take the 1 and the 2 and you get a 3, and it's all about collaborations, cooperations, creative energy, creative force. 3 energy is all about Kravis, 3 energy, collaborations, creative forces. You could be in very creative spirits. You could be working on some type of, for some of you, Venus energy. You're so beautiful. You are so beautiful, especially as a mother. So there's a mama who wants to know drama, and your spouse could do something really nice for you because they find you really beautiful. I'm closing my eyes and I'm seeing a mama, and your spouse finds you really, really beautiful, and they want to do something really nice for you. You could be doing something really beautiful with your spouse or with a group. You could be going on a group date for some of you, because 3 energy is all about collaborations. So you could be doing something really sweet with your significant other, with the family. We are family. Boom, da boom, 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 boom. Family, meaning the one you've created, but for some of you can also be doing something with friends, with the family you were born into. Collaborations, creative energy, and you could be dressing up because Venus day does bring in, I'm so fly, I got money, and something, 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 something. You could get paid this Friday for some of you. You're getting paid. You're getting some type of bonus. You're getting a little bit of extra cash, and you're like, I'm going to go and spend it on my ass. I'm going to go and do something nice. I want to dress up. I want to look a certain way. And you're going to go play, my lovies. For some of you, you're definitely going to go to play the dance studio or a dance studio. But for others, you're going to go in and just have a good time somewhere. You could be collaborating, again, date night, feeling very beautiful. For some of you, you could be doing something with your children, feeling very beautiful. You could be playing, spa day with your children. You could be doing your children's hair. They'll let you do their hair. For some of you, they don't let you do their hair, my lovies. They'll let you do their hair tomorrow. Or we're reading for technically 12, so today. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time. It looks like you're gonna have a good time. For some of you, it feels really nice. You're gonna have a real chill time, or you're going to dress up, or for some of you, you're gonna be watching your celebrity crush. My celebrity crush posted, my lovies. My celebrity crush roasted, my lovies. Quincy posted about hummingbirds yesterday, and it's curious to me because hummingbirds are the only birds. I've talked about hummingbirds in other readings. It's been a while. We haven't worked with the animals in a while. You want to work with the animals, my lovies? Something about Anvil. Something about Texas. Something about Antonio. Something about pizza. Something about Little Italy. Here, we'll work at the animals. Why not? Look at Quincy inspiring us. Look at Quincy hit for hiring us. Drop it. Hummingbirds. I'm kidding. But to everything there is, a little bit of seriousness. I get sick. Someone gets sick. I get surprised, my lovies. Dang. Hit for hires, my lovies. Dang. Hit for hires, my lovies. Dang. Hit for hires? It's like, again, it's not about how much money you have, your title. There are certain people, again, false idols to cover up all of their inner wounds. In my mind, Truth Nunez, again, I've seen a lot of money. I've also seen no money. It's the ebbs and the flows of life. Never have I ever thought to myself, let me pay to get someone fired. Let me pay to get someone killed. Let me pay to have my spouse or my partners. I've never been married, but let me pay to have my spouse or my partner. Okay, let me get married with someone with the intent to kill them off to get money. Or I want this person. It's never happened to me. I don't even frequent those thoughts. That's intense, my lovies. You don't think so, my lovies? Maybe for some of you, like in the circles you run in, a lot of, traumatized souls with under demonic possessions with a lot of money, So to them, maybe it's normal to call a hitman. I just don't. It's just. It's about Dwayne. I said, what? Because you want to fucking be, I don't know, a millionaire? And then what? And then what? And then what? You're going to do it again, especially if you think you could get away with it? There are some people on this planet, I tell you. God loves us all. God loves. Because what the fudge? But they go to church. And they're the leaders of the community. And their livelihood. They're liars. They're liars. We got panda. Oh, the other day I said raccoon eyes. I meant panda eyes, my lovies. Panda spies. Oh, we got an owl. We got an owl here, but over here. Okay. That is so weird. No way. No way. So the other day, I was listening to, not Pandora, but for some of you, Pandora. I was listening to Spotify. And I've noticed that Alicia Keys has a lot of commercials on Spotify. They use her voice. And sometimes I skip them. Other times I listen. And she was talking about a blue-footed booby. That is so funny. That is so funny. Anyways, we got a blue-footed booby here. That's curious. We got the blue-footed boobies. That is so curious. This is important. Someone's in porno. The blue-footed booby. Isn't that curious? Excuse my sage under my nails, my lovies. That's so curious. The blue-footed booby. This seabird, marvelous blue feet come from two sources. The collagen fibers between their foot webbing, which mainly reflect blue light, and the blue pigment contained in their food. Females choose partners with the bluest feet, a sign of tasty dinners to come. The blue-footed booby. Something has to do with choosing a partner for some of you. And we got panda. Jesus. We got the pandas. The giant panda. The cutie patooties. We got the giant panda. It looks like a teddy bear. It's technically a predator, but the giant panda eats almost nothing other than bamboo. This tough diet requires a strong jaw and large molars, which combine to give the beloved creatures their distinctive wide head. You could be eating a lot for some of you. Someone's going to treat you really nicely. The ritual of food and mating is very important because it does symbolize that someone can take care of you. Last night I had a conversation with Spirit. It was the cutest thing. Spirit brought us a salad. They gave me a salad. They had messed up in my order earlier in the day, and I got a salad with steak. So I got an upgrade. I had chicken before, and I had a salad with steak, and it was from Chipotle. And they also gave me free chips. They gave me a free drink. I'm like, dang, my lovies, I didn't expect all this. And I said that, I'm like, dang, my lovies, you don't let me starve, huh? Dang. And I asked Spirit, I'm like, should we go to Chipotle, my lovies? Like, we're on a really tight budget. Like, should we go to Chipotle? And Spirit's like, yes, you should go. And I'm like, dang, you don't let me starve. I was having this conversation on my way to Chipotle with God. And I'm like, you don't let me starve, huh? Like, I'm like, dang, because, we're on a real tight budget. So I'm like, dang, you don't let me starve. But Spirit's like, no, go to Chipotle. Go to Chipotle. And I did. And they gave me all this free food. Because I'm not rude, my lovies. It was really cute. I'm like, maybe for some of you, someone's going to do something really nice, and it has to do with a mating ritual. Again, in our beta male, beta female society, it's really curious to me how we forget the instinctual nature of life. There's a reason why males bring food to females. There's a reason why... energetically speaking, there is a reason why, but we are where we are for a reason. But for some of you could be dating someone of serious mating rituals, and they're not a beta male or a beta female, and you're going to be treated really nicely, and it has to do with mating rituals for some of you. Really nice. I like that. Really nice energy. That was beautiful. I'm happy we did that. Let's do the getting to know truth, getting to know you. What question did you inspire? Someone definitely put out a hit for hire. What's something you can't go a day without doing? What's something having a conversation with God? What's something you can't go a day without doing? For me, having a conversation with God. For some of you, you have a lot of things you can't do. You can't do. You have a lot of things you can't do, my lovies. Boom. For some of you, you have a lot of things that you can't go a day without doing. For some of you, you're focused on your children. For some of you, you're focused on your business. For some of you, you're focused on your love life. For some of you, you're focused on your self-love. For some of you, you're focused on your conversations with God. For some of you, you are genuinely focused. For some of you, you come here every day. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. You come here every day. For some of you, come here every day. So how can I not show up for you, my lovies? Even if your sister friend was living under a tree, I would have to show up for you. I would have to, my lovies, because it's the right thing to do. Aw, you're so sweet. That was sweet. This is so cute. You're so cute. Anyways, moving on. Gotta be strong. Gotta move on. For some of you, Anna. For some of you, there are people that can't go a day without stalking you, harassing you, obsessing about you. It's really creepy. I hope that one day they realize they should redirect that energy into themselves and what spirit really wants them to do in life. It would be really nice. What's your ideal vacation? Truth Nunez, I can't wait to go to Egypt. I can't wait to go to Egypt. I've always wanted to go to Egypt, to go and like travel and go into play like Tomb Raider type of stuff. My lovies, what is up? Thank you, my lovies. What is up, Tate? What is up with you and these cave diving shit? What is up with you for some of you? I think intuitively for some of you, you're picking up that 4 people are going to go down in some case. They are sealing their own fate. They are sealing their own fate by digging too deep into stuff they don't need to go into. I'm just the messenger here. That's how I took it, because Spirit gave us that download. But for some of you, you have been obsessed with watching cave diving and people dying in caves. What is going on over there? But I think intuitively, again, you're getting the download that there are going to be a few people for some of you. For some of you, it could be 4 people. They're all digging their own death, they're digging their own grave. They're not even realizing that they've become a slave to their own game. They're driving themselves insane. For some of you, there's an insane crowd present. I'm just a messenger here. What was the worst purchase you've ever made? What was the worst purchase you've ever made? What was the worst purchase you've ever made? So you're definitely going to buy stuff for some of you. You're in buying mode. You could regret something that you buy. You're going to have buyer's remorse. Oh yeah, the other day, returning the merchandise was present. So someone needs to return some merchandise. Something about Richardson. Someone needs to, something about Thomasville. Something about Tomsville. Maybe it has to do with English bagels for some of you. Maybe it has to do with something more. I'm also getting something like I don't know, a welder. Here we go with this welder energy. Truth Nunez, what's the worst purchase I've ever made? The worst purchase? The worst? I've bought so many things. The worst? Oddly enough, this was a while ago. My God, this was more than a decade ago. I had this ritual. That every time I would see a homeless person, I would stop at the nearest fast food restaurant and I would buy them a meal and bring them the meal. I had that ritual going for a while. This is when I was working for Verizon. And I remember when I was sitting home alone. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. I had that ritual. So for some reason, I'm remembering one time I went and there was this guy and he was standing outside of McDonald's. And I tried to buy him like the healthiest thing on the menu. But I got him orange juice and a meal. And I brought it to him and he took it. He was happy. But I don't know, for some reason, like I regret that. Or that's what's coming up. I don't necessarily regret it. I'm happy he got to eat. Especially we lived in Rhode Island, so it's like, dang, it's freaking cold out here. And you know, so cold and in something about coal. Something about Coleman. Something about Goldman Sachs. It's about Fifth Avenue. But I wish I could have bought him like more quality. I had the money at the time. But then it's like, if I would have left and come back, it's like I'm going to make it a whole thing. But I could have if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I could have told him, hey, wait right here. I'm going to go to the closest Chipotle, which was definitely not in that area. But because it was a really low-income area and it was just not in that area. I don't think there are any Chipotles in that area. For some reason, Area 51's coming in. It's like I knew I could have done more, but I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too hard on that situation, but for some reason, something is coming in. Something is coming in about, for some of you, maybe, I don't know. There's something there for you to explore. It's coming in for a reason. But it's like, I feel like I could have done more. I could have bought him like a, I don't know. Like, it's like, would you rather go to the supermarket and get yourself like, I don't know, like $50 worth of quality groceries versus, you know, this, you know, even if I spent $15 at McDonald's, it's like, I could have done more. But it's like, then, you know, I don't know. There's something there. I guess there's something there. Have you ever spent the night in jail? For some of you, be cautious. People are trying to get you in trouble with the law. Truth Nunez, and for some of you, someone is going to prison, or at least 4 people are going down. They're not going to die in the way they think. In fact, I don't even think these people think they're going to get caught. For some of you, there are people that really don't think they're going to get in trouble at all. They really don't. They really, really don't. And yet there's a whole paper trail, and they have been being warned that their search history was being monitored. Their online activities were being monitored. It's like, what the fudge? Anyways, moving on. Gotta be strong. Gotta move on. This one wanted to speak with you. Oh, this one wants to speak with you too. Okay, we'll do both. So that one, so the second one wants to speak with you. So what's the second one? So the second one and this last one wants to speak with you. I remember one. So we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot and the Witch's Story, the Witch's Story Tarot. Oniva, my lovies, because we're at 50:08. We got 8 of Wands energy. We have a tornado. Yesterday a tornado came in. We got a tornado. We have a storm warning for some of you. Storm warnings were not in effect, but they're back in effect apparently. We have some type of communication. For some of you, if you could be like in the Midwest area, you could be cautious about the tornado warnings. For some of you, we do have like fast moving energy. This does not always bring in, I know a lot of people like to look at this as like you're going to get communication. Sometimes you're not getting physical communication. Sometimes it's telepathic communication. Sometimes you're just getting a quick download of a situation. Sometimes the energies are just speeding up. They're energies that are speeding up. And this is Tower-esque. So this is kind of like something's going to have to move quickly for some of you. You're going to get some type of like download to move quickly. Think of how a tornado touches down, comes in, cleans house, and leaves. For something about Massachusetts is coming in. There could be a tornado touching down for some of you in a really odd space or in an odd area where there are usually, based on how our tracking systems, we haven't seen a lot of tornadoes in those areas. So for some of you, or extreme weather is coming in. But you're gonna know what to do. Move quickly if you need to, or evacuate if you need to. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. Something about meteorologists. There's some type of an announcement, something really big for some of you. So just being, you know, aware of that. For some, you do have a lot of messages coming in. I do feel for some of you, you do have a lot of messages coming in. So you could be communicating quite a bit back and forth, or maybe just one-sided communication. Spirit is giving us how, again, everything is coming in for a reason. I haven't gotten into any arguments with anybody on social media, and I'm not going to. If I have to save messages, again, for my paper trail, if I need to protect myself, especially again, because I've had psychos try to threaten me online, and I do share my location, so I'm not hiding where I am, especially for my events. I'm not hiding where I am, but I do know that some people are tapped, like really tapped. So I need to protect myself, and I need to have a paper trail. This is when this person threatened me, and now they showed up to my event. So I have to have a paper trail for that. Not only that, but if you look at their IP address and what they've been doing on their phone, you can also see they've been trying to hack my accounts. So I have to keep like a track of all of these things, or they were paid by X, Y, or Z to do this. So you have to keep a paper trail. For some of you, there's a paper trail, definitely a paper trail. But 8 of Wands energy, you're gonna get fast communication, or you're getting a lot of information. Or for some of you, you could be intuiting something, because the 8 of Wands energy, it is sending waves. So you are getting some type of of, it's not like a download, like a high priestess download, but you are picking up on the energies around you. So you could be picking up on the thoughts of people around you. 5311, 5311, 88 if you multiply. You could be picking up that there is some type of legal situation happening or communication when it comes to a procedure, a legal procedure. Even if people are not communicating, you are intuitively, not necessarily intuitively, more telepathically. You may be even having a telepathic bond with up to 8 people and they don't even notice, or you don't even notice that you're all sharing information. You're all sharing, someone's all sharing disinformation. For some of you, there could be a lot of people working strong behind your back. I'm getting for some of you serious like strength. Like you're going to need strength for something. A Leo could be significant. August could be significant. Late July. We're going into Leo season. So we're moving pretty quickly for some. It almost feels like, I don't know, you've been, oh my gosh, this is like an 8 of Wands. Oh shit. And what did we say? 8-8. Sharpness of the actions, sharpness of the mind, more, it's like controlled energy versus chaotic, melodramatic. I don't know, something about melomano. Someone has some type of, I don't know, there's a plot falling apart. It fell apart from the start. It's like very straightforward, organized, not chaotic. Very chaotic, panicked, what the fuck have we gotten ourselves into type of energy. This is the energy. Very contrasting energies here. And both 8 of Wands, and I think Spirit did this for a reason. You have a whole fucking tornado, and tornado levels towns. And then you have this very specific, like, very straightforward, yes, no. This is like scatterbrained lies that everyone is picking up on telepathically. And then you have communication that's very straightforward, very honest, very frank. Yes, no, no, yes. I can tell you everything. I can tell you where I was. I can tell you this, that, and the third. I don't know. There's setup energy here. This is what's coming in. When you try to control too much, even if it's 10 of you, 12 of you, 13 of you, death energy, 10 of you, karma energy, 12 of you, Cancer energy, a sacrifice, Libra, 13, Scorpio, a Libra wants to jump in, Scorpio energy. Even if you have 20 people working together under judgment, 20 energies, Archangel Gabriel, an archetype, something about Archie. Even if you have 30 people working together, 30, the number 30, 3 energy, Empress energy, a mother figure involved in a situation, a creative venture. This is not something about the great adventure, 6 flags. I remember when I was sitting home alone, waiting for you. I felt the devil. Because I was seeing the devil to the Empress. Capricorn. And Justice, Libra. Justice, the courts. An officer, Libra. They did too much. I think it's official. If someone or a group of people thought they didn't do too much, they've done way too much. For luxuries. Stagnation, luxury, 4 of Cups energy, and the devil. And the Fools. And strength, Leo energy. My God. And a Knight of Wands. Someone is making themselves sick. Someone in a group is really sick. You could be hearing that someone's really sick for some of you. And it has everything to do with what they've been withholding. Something about withholdings. 666 I'm seeing here. Someone could be seeing the pattern 666 quite a bit. What they've been withholding, what they've been investing in. 2 men always on their phones, what they've been doing on their phones, crying over spilled milk, lying. 2 brothers for some, 3 brothers for some, and a sister. 3 brothers and a sister. There could be a peeper. Definitely fucking peepers. There could be something about a beeper. There could be these people can all work in government, or at least 2 of them. There are 2 people that work in government here. I remember when. There are 2 people that work in government. Air conditioning. HVAC systems came in the other day. They're coming back in. I remember when. Yeah, what they do for work and sudden wealth. Their occupation, money. I told you, I feel someone in bad health. And look at this Marine going by. Look at this Marine going by. Someone could be a Marine, bad health. Or they were a Marine, bad health. They're in bad health. Or again, they try to cause bad health to someone's work. Because that's the theme. So that this woman can make money. Privileged lady. So she can get money. So she can get great wealth. I was getting some bizarre thing yesterday. And I'm like, what? For some of you... again, someone, una usurpadora, usurpation. Someone wants to compete with you and they want to do what you do, but they don't do what you do. They're not you. They want to destroy your business. For example, again, something has to do with online. It kept coming in online. Again, you could run, I don't know. I'm seeing this, again, this body shop guy, all he does is lie. Maybe he's not a good example. It's like you detail vehicles and you put pictures and post stuff online. And a lot of your business comes from your online content. They want to destroy that. They don't want you to pay your rent. This is how it's coming in. What a sick little crowd. And this woman is fucking sick. She's sick and dying. And spying. Someone has circulation issues. This woman has a lot of money though. She has circulation issues. She's a liar and a fraud. Defamation suit is needed. Bad health and occupation. The devil, stagnation. 4 of Cups. A female who wants luxuries. But she wants to do what you do. She wants to shine like you. Casket. Casket. This woman's dying. I'm not kidding. This woman is dying. Casket. Someone going out of your life or an end of a situation. But who goes into a casket? Who goes into a casket? This woman, for her obsession and her destructive patterns, she's bringing death on her own life and she doesn't even see it. I'm getting something about a radio host. Like she wants to be something she's not. What did I say about the bridge? What did I say about bridge? I said London Bridge. Like success overcoming a problem, a bridge. But like this person wants to act like a bridge. Like somebody wants to do what you do. For some of you, it's like, for some of you, you're tarot readers. This person wants to like pretend oh my gosh, what is this? You blocked this person, or spirit brought you to block someone, or you inadvertently blocked someone. For some of you, someone feels blocked from your energy. They feel like you blocked them. And you did. You blocked someone. Somehow you blocked someone. You could have blocked someone like from communicating with you telepathically. For some of you, you could have done some type of cleanup where you actually did block someone. Spirit brought you to block this person because this person is a thug. They were stealing from you and copying you. Again, this energy of not giving credit where credit is due. I always thank the ones that came before me. I did not do this by myself. I do this with your energy. I do this with your inspiration. I do this with my grandmother's strength. I do this with my grandfather's strength. I give credit where credit is due. I thank Oleana for pushing me. This person's in porno too, or they did porno in their life at some point. I think something about Eliana. I think. Someone's thinking. I thank Oleana for pushing me, for saying you should start your channel. You should start. You have the gift. You should put it out there. Start an online channel. Oleana told me that. Oleana also taught me how to read with the 32. I always give credit where credit is due. This is like somebody that studied all of your body shop work, or if you're a hairdresser, they studied everything that you did, how you did it. Spirit's giving us, for some of you, you could be a hairdresser or something has to do with hairdressing. Because Spirit's giving us how there was this envious female who even had sex with my aunt's ex-man, who was the father of her child, just to say she fucking was competing with her. And my aunt had her salon for many years that she ran with her sisters. This woman wanted to open up her own salon. It failed with her envy. It's like somebody wants to do something like that, but they also want to destroy your work. And it's like, honor and respect will come to you. The crown. It's all over the devil. They want your crown. They want honor. They want respect. This person can talk a lot about people that want like honor and respect without deserving the honor or the respect. Someone's a psycho. And they have, again, serious circulation issues. Spirit saying that's where I got this from. For some of you, this is the energy. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Because this person wants, but it's all in bad health. This is what this person wants. Since July, something could have started in July. They want to ruin your stuff, and they want to cobweb. Protection from negative forces beyond your control. For some of you, you can't control this energy. This is reckless energy. Spirit was giving us the rooster yesterday. This person can easily be 30, 40, 50 years of age. This person pretends to be even kiltered. She hides, or he hides their, or a group of people, they hide their demonic side from themselves. They don't even see their demonic side on themselves. This person often thinks of suicide. You will be playing a different role. This person's just trying to play a different role. I'm telling you, it feels like they're trying to play your role. They're trying to play your role. They saw something, like somebody could have saw something that you did online for some of you. Because again, I'm seeing how these two men are here, or someone coached this person. Like, hey, this person's doing this online. Why don't you do it? And we will also screw something about Aldo. We'll screw their thing over and you do it. We'll hack their social media. Everything is coming in for a reason. An arrogant, what did Spirit give us? The rooster. This person's even oh my God, what a liar. They're a fraud. It's like you, for example, like you'll come out and you'll do, like, for example, let's say like a reader. Again, going back to this example. You see, for those who have eyes, even for those who don't have eyes, you come here and you fucking see the work. You see it. Someone poses as if they do, like, for example, this would be like someone posing as if they do what I do. They don't do what I do. They do not. They're a fraud. They set up the whole thing beforehand. This is what's coming in, and they were studying your work on how to fucking do the stupid ass plan. Rooster. I told you. What did Spirit give us? Rooster. What did Spirit give us? Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. These people are arrogant, boastful, and stubborn. It's like a fucking cockfight. So they will fight for a position that's not even fucking theirs. not unsuccessful plans. This is gonna fucking fail. This was already warned. These people were forewarned. Not unsuccessful plans here of the stupid ass crown. An older woman. I was seeing an older woman in my mind's eye. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. I told you, I was seeing an older woman in my mind's eye, but old man, old woman, take it how it resonates. Successful outcome to your problem. So we saw this is not going to be successful. So this is over here. A new home, a new attitude. It's in the reverse. This old woman does not have a new home or a new attitude. This person is a great fucking pretender. And if you hear this person speak, it's almost like they're so well put together. They're so even kiltered. They never lose their temper. They're a fucking liar. And serious health issues. So because their plans are not going according to the way they thought, they're willing to buy people or bribe people or do things to harm your business. This is what's coming in. Again, this is not where I thought we were going to go, but this is where it's fucking going. This is like someone pretending to be a reader like me. Again, I have seen readers like me on this platform. I've seen frauds as well. I have seen some serious frauds as well. And that's okay. Let them be fucking fraudulent. That's all right. I have no, me going to call anybody out or do anything. I don't have to. I don't want to. I don't need to. But this person, again, everything is coming in for a reason. I'm only channeling an energy present. I don't give two shits about fraudulent readers or not fraudulent readers. I've gone to get readings from fraudulent readers. I've paid fraudulent readers. And they're not fraudulent. They're just limited in their capacity. Everybody has the capacity to read energy. Every single being on this planet. Every person. This person also talks about hierarchies and rankings and who's fraud and who's not. Mind you, like, it's like somebody coming here with this energy, stealing from this work, pretending that they do the work that I do and they don't. And then on top of that, trying to destroy this platform. Out of their fucking arrogance. My God. Something about Terrence. Something about Florence. And someone was contracted to do this. This is what's coming in. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The hanged person and the crooked. We got Cancer Pisces energy here. So because, again, it's like things are not going well over here. Let's drastic measures. An Aries, drastic measures. Because we're not moving as quick as, it's like they're comparing themselves. So it's like, we're not moving as quick as that person. We're not growing like that person. How can we screw over what they're doing? This is what's coming in. The sun. And this is exposed. Leo energy and the Tower. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. The Tower. The Tower. I'm doing this right on fucking camera so you can see every little bit of it. Again, this was a gift given by God. God giveth, God can take it right the fuck away. And something about Lilith. The Tower. This is fucking gonna be over. Someone's gonna need to deconstruct this bullshit project. Again, it's like setting up a fucking salon just to say they're competing. The lady that was shady, that was trying to compete with my aunt, she did have a gift. So it's not like she was renting a salon chair for many, many years. So it's not like she didn't have a gift for doing, you know, hair in the way they do hair. Something could have to do with hair because Spirit was also giving us like natural hair versus straightened hair. So something could have to do with hair care for some of you. Anyways, she did have a gift. You have a fraud here that doesn't have a gift, that just fucking, it's like a cockatoo, like a parrot. Like they were just repeating, regurgitating everything you said. So it's like if you are a mechanic and they were studying your work online, something has to do with online, specifically marketing online, something you do online. Again, if you are a tarot reader, if you are a channeler, they were watching how you move, how you talk, how you speak, everything that you do. This is crazy energy. Some people are fucking crazy. Strength energy, Leo energy. I'm seeing how this Leo's licking this person's hand, or this lion is licking this person's hand. A Leo was in on it too. I feel like this was like a team effort, even though there was like the front person. Yeah, a sister, a friend. There's a pregnant person for some of you. Two of Wands energy, a choice that was made, manipulation, Gemini energy, and the devil. I felt it. I'm like, the magician is not always a manipulator, but I felt the devil twice. So someone like either got their friend or their sister or someone they consider some type of friend. Like, could you do this? Could you do this bullshit fucking work? It's like people that come to me, I already know. It shows when people come to me. It doesn't happen all the time, but I've had certain people come to me, especially like when I'm set up in my little tent or my little hut, and on my little fairs, and they'll try to like take jobs at my work, and they're like, well, I have a sister that does it. Okay, you don't even know what I do, but okay, your sister does it, that's great. Your cousin does it, that's great too. They don't do it like me, but I'm not gonna tell you that. I have nothing to say there. That's great. I don't know why you wanted to share that with me, because you're not supporting me. So it's not like it's like you're trying to relate and build, build trust, or my sister does it. I really believe in the work. Let me support you too. You just came to tell me that your sister does it and walk away. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. That's a hidden play. You go and you handle that energy on your own. I don't know what you got going on with your sister or whoever else. I don't know. It's a weird energy. It's so weird. It's such a, again, I'm just a channeler, my lovies. It's such a weird energy. Some people are delusional. Dang. Dang. What a delusional. What a fucking delusional. This person, again, pretends to be even, killed her. This is the type of person, again, I am a channeler. So I channel how you speak. When I speak to someone who sits in boardrooms all day and speaks like they speak in the boardroom, I'm not talking about someone who speaks like a boardroom worker and then goes home and curses like a sailor. No, I'm talking about someone that is always constantly, I can tell when I have certain people in the crowd that they don't really use profanities. I can tell when you use technical jargon. I can tell when I have people from the hood. I can tell when I have people that have different accents, foreign accents. I can tell when people speak in a certain way from the valley. It's like, I can tell these things. They impact me. This person is a prisoner. She's a prisoner to her own fucking mind. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. Mercury, something in written. A written something or other. She's having a great fall also in writing, something she put in writing, or someone did something, someone did someone in. They did someone in, something has to do with doing someone in. What the fudge? This person has become the sacrifice. Because it's signing up for something. This is not a joke, my lovies. Again, this is not a joke. This gift, this work is not a joke. Shout out to the Real Deal Holyfields. This is not a joke. They know this is not a joke. They know after you get off of this is not a joke. And for me, as a channeler, it's an healthy outlet because I don't stop the downloads. They keep coming in. This person's a fraud and a fake. They listen to, it's like they believe nothing that they're saying. They don't. This is what's coming in. It's just playing. They're just playing. They're just doing it for the Six of Wands. What did Spirit give us from the beginning? I saw the Six of Wands. They're just doing it because they don't want you to have a Six of Wands. They're just doing it because they want to have a Six of Wands. They want to be seen as something. And it's like, you're not who you say you are. You have to do underhanded shit just to get to the top. You have to destroy others just to get to the top. Mind you, this is fucking spiritual work. For some of you, this is someone that's doing like tarot readings. This is what's coming in. They see it as like a game. And they pretend to be a channeler. And they're not a fucking channeler. Someone's a bullshitter. I'm just the messenger here. These are the energies. If you were a channeler, if anyone that's been here long enough, I praise real channelers. I praise the real deals. I am not an arrogant mother effer. This person is a psycho. Cycles. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Fucking great pretenders. Thinking like they're gonna like make big, but they also think they're going to have to destroy you in the process, or think they have to destroy someone else in the process, because they're like, we're not moving quick enough. How do we ruin that person? Because the whole thing was to ruin someone anyway, so they could look like the person. Six of Wands energy. It was all about success, a notch on their belt. This is not even their fucking destiny. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Everything is coming in for a reason. And then they go into violation of fucking privacy, harassment, trespassing energetically, pretending they know something. This is what's coming in. They really pretend they know. We got another woman. There was a crowd. So for some of you in the preliminary, it came in like a bunch of freaking women. I don't know. For some of you, this could be you as a woman. Someone's trying to get under your skin. It's something about getting under your skin, but not just getting under your skin. It is literally about it's almost like wanting to get into your skin. Someone's also become obsessed with being you. So secretly, they're also like energetically obsessed with being you. This person's a fucking vulture. A group of vultures. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is instigating. They're instigating this. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is now over. Jesus. It was kind of in the reverse, though. There are two women that are going into some shit show. I'm just the messenger here. This one's all types of sick. Worried about the wrong damn thing. This person likes to talk about karma. It's about karmax. Sudden wealth, 11 energy, and for a gift. Someone has a gift. For some of you, you actually do have some type of gift. For some of you, it can have to do with art. For some of you, I'm getting like, again, I'm seeing vehicles. For some of you, something has to do with vehicles. For some of you, something has to do with art. For some of you, something has to do with reading energy. And you're supported by your community. That's what they want. They want your community's support. So they had to like, again, this is like someone that's been fucking stalking you for a while. Not because of, again, my God, this is crazy. It's like me watching an engineer all the time. I'm not an engineer. I'm a genie, but I'm not an engineer. Watching engineers all the time. There's one engineer, not just any engineer, one engineer all the fucking time. Never giving this engineer credit. Never saying, I got all this information from this engineer. Pretending like all of this engineer's work is my own work and I have the engineer's gift. This energy came in like a week ago, but Spirit didn't have us go into it. For some of you that do have the gift of prophesizing specifically, someone is pretending to have your same spiritual gifts, and they do not have your same spiritual gifts. For some of you, it is an old lady. They do not have your same spiritual gifts. They will never, because they don't have your heart. Look at how this person is being a delusional. It's not necessarily that they're copying your stuff. It doesn't matter. You could be inspired by others. Again, Oleana, something about a Trojan horse. Oleana showed me how to read with the 32. She showed me how to read with the 32. She gave me the instructions I needed to then allow myself to work with the 32 based on the gifts I already have. And we just happen to work really well together. I didn't just watch Oleana though. There were other French specifically people that work with the 32 that have been working with the 32 for a really long time, for generations, and I studied them too. Oleana though, I have to give credit where credit is due. I'm never going to be Oleana, and I don't read like her, and she does not read like me. And in fact, she's told me, I can't wait for you to get into the work, because at that time I was still more focused on corporate stuff. And she's like, once you start reading, I can't wait for you to read for me. She doesn't get readings. She does not get readings. She does not get readings. But she said, I can't wait for you specifically to read for me. This is not a joke to me, my lovies. It's like something like that. Like someone pretending they have your gift just to try to outshine you and then destroy your work in the fucking process. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Someone pretends to be just. Like they pretend to be, they're just jealous. This is what's coming in. They're just jealous. They pretend to be like, again, in this work, in order for me to work properly, I have to let the energies flow. I have to speak your lingo. I have to show you what I'm feeling. This person is not an empath. They are pretending empath. Look what just jumped out. Empath in the reverse. So they pretend to be like some type of an empath or feel for others. It's fake. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. I got to tell you what I got to tell you, my lovies. If you came here, it's for a reason. If you don't want to come here, bye. Love you. It's like, what the fuck? I don't force people. And I definitely don't sabotage others. I don't. I really don't. Anyone that's been on the lives with me will see. If I feel like you're sharing too much information that helps people track who the fuck you are, I have to protect you. This is anonymous, although your IP address comes here. But this is technically still a little anonymous. Certain people can understand certain contexts. You'll get what you need because it'll touch your energy. So if you're dealing with a fucking FBI case and the FBI knows and everybody fucking knows, everyone's going to know that. It's going to speak to you, the FBI agents involved, and everything else. If you're not into that and you're into car detailing, you know that that's for you. But there's still some type of anonymous air. Someone has animosity towards you. Empath in the reverse. This person pretends to feel for people. They pretend like they have, again, I'm hearing someone that says, I have the gift of channeling, and they don't. They don't. They don't. They're a liar. They're a liar and they're envious. Empathy in the reverse. And they lack empathy because for you to do bullshit like this, they talk about God though. Someone saying, well, God loves all of us and I can do whatever I want. That's how someone fucking thinks. That's their real side. That's their shadow. I can do whatever I want to get what I need. I can do whatever I want. That's what they're saying in their soul. I can do whatever I want. This is what's coming in. If I have to ruin your, I don't know, something has to do with subscriber count. Someone's obsessed with looking at someone's subscriber count. This is the type of person, again, every single day, what do? This is the type of the first thing they do every single day is seeing how many people are subscribed to you. This is what's coming in. Mind you, subscribers, I appreciate your subscribes. I really do. But subscribers, it's the views that pays. If I'm going to make any money off of this, it's the views and your contributions. If you don't contribute to this work, and even with the views, it's not like you're getting a lot of money until you get into the millions of views. It's the views and the contributions. And some of you have been very, very generous. You have been. You've given, $2, $3, $20. Someone gave $150. There was a donation to the GoFundMe of $150. Someone thinks they're going to become like some type of millionaire out of something. Again, it's all about the money and about the notoriety. They're looking like how many followers you have every single day. Every single day. And I told you this is all their shadow. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? This is all their shadow. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Someone's not going to babysit. Someone's supposed to babysit. They're not babysitting. They're not going to babysit. This person pretends to be like all about the community, but if you hear what they say, they don't care about the community. They don't care about co-collaborating. They don't support others at all. They're greedy. They're also lustful. They're selfish. If it doesn't work for me, they describe some type of empress in the reverse energy, and that's who they are, and they don't even realize it. They live it every fucking day. Someone's a grandmother. They don't support, or they try to do the bare minimum. Someone wants somebody to watch a child. I'm just a messenger here. envious. Every single day, they look to see how many subscribers. Again, this is like me going to an engineer's page trying to compete with a fucking engineer because they have 1.3 million whatevers. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? That has nothing to do with my purpose. It has nothing to do with me. I'm no engineer. I have other gifts. I'm not an engineer. I could do programming. I could build out networks. I could do a bunch of shit. I'm not an engineer. Starseed. Some type of healer, starseed. A starseed energy, so someone from a younger generation. And a billionaire. So they want to copy someone. For some of you, again, I do have tarot readers that follow this that have huge accounts. Like, my account is nothing compared to some of the tarot readers that interact with this account. Or channelers. Excuse me. Respect, my lovies. So it's like, someone thinks, again, they think they're going to become some type of billionaire off of copying from somebody else. That it has some type of spiritual gift. For some of you, it's because of your spiritual gifts. Again, for others, everybody has a spiritual gift. Even car wrapping is a spiritual gift in one way or another. If you get it, you get it. So they're all your brothers too. I told you, someone is a radio host or a podcast host. Something has to do with, someone left like a podcast thing behind. They were doing a podcast thing at some point. Whoa. We're clearing, my lovies. We're working, but it didn't go well, and it's not going to go well this time either. Someone just goes around copying people. Like, they go around copying people. They're not inspired. They're envious. Again, if I ever thought that it was a good idea to cross Oleana, that's already there. I'm already set up for some stupid ass karma. It's like, what the fudge? I'm going to try to destroy somebody that I've been studying under? I don't think, how do you, You know what they're showing me? You know what Spirit's showing us? Thank you, my lovies. They're showing us, it's so fake. This person is like, everything you say, they try to say the same thing, but kind of different. But it's almost like the same bullshit. Oh my God. They're showing us Kill Bill. Kill Bill, the female from Kill Bill that wanted to be recognized as the best. And she ended up killing the sensei. You remember in Kill Bill? It's like this type of energy. Jeez. They copy everything you do, your whole flow, your whole style. And I told you someone was an escort at some point. Their shadow side is that they are an escort. They were an escort at some point. Something about something at gunpoint. I don't know. This was coming in. I'm just the messenger here. And they're doing spell work against you. Because I was getting about something about they also want you to be an escort for some of you. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. This is what's coming in. They want to ruin your work so somehow you could be an escort too. This is how this person fucking thinks. This is their shadow that they don't work through. Because I'm getting they don't work through it. Third party black magic. They want you to lose your employment. They want to manipulate negatively your work. For some of you, it has to do with your online work. I'm just a messenger here. I just read the energies. I just read the energy. And there are a few people involved. Third party fuck shit. A few people involved in this bullshit. STD, dirty dick or dirty vagina. Secret lovers. And you're too different from these mother suckers. You're too different from them. You're not doing it for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes. Not necessarily. But it is beautiful to know you have a community that supports you. And you do. Shit. And they're hard to understand. They're hard to understand. They're fucking thick-headed. They're hard to understand. Really hard to understand. Really hard. They have some type of late night calls. But the way I'm getting it is, again, it's like a collaboration, a team of people obsessed with destroying you, with destroying the best. It's a collaboration. Third party. There are a few people involved in this bullshit. Boom. Boom by Cooch, my lovies. I love y'all. Keep going, keep growing, my lovies. Keep going, keep growing. Keep going and keep growing. We got podcasts, blah, 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 blue, 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 blue. They want to give you a big F you for your love and your gaslight. I told you someone's a fucking faker. And they want to give you a big F you. These are the spirits. They're giving someone a big F you. Again, someone used to do like something on radio or podcast. I'm getting like podcast or radio. They want to say, fuck you for being such a fucking jerk. I'm just the messenger. These are spirits. These are spirits. It's not about Truth Nunez, my lovies. I don't speak like this in my normal life. I'm a really peaceful person. I don't like bullshit or drama. I stay away from it. People can tell you that I've tried to like be enemies. I don't do it, my lovies. I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't. Once upon a time, I could have been really defensive or, and even then, nowadays, it's like, if I feel like we can have a civilized conversation about something, but if we're going to have fucking ruthless arguments for no reason out of your envy, I don't envy you. I don't have any issues with you. I don't have issues with anybody. But the spirits, when they feel, that's why they love me. I have to tell you what I got to tell you. That's why they love some of you, my lovies. They love all of us, but some of us they prefer more than others. It's just like Truth Nunez. Some people I prefer to be around more than others. I don't have to be around everybody. That was not in my contract. In my spiritual contract, I will support anyone I can if spirit said so. But I don't want to be around just anybody. Look at this fucking shit. What the hell? What a hellhole to live in. Something about a living. Someone has a living. Someone has a live-in something or other. I am getting something about a live-in a live-in nurse for some. It's like, what the fuck? Someone wants to do something in their truck. Someone has to do something in their truck. There's something about a Cadillac truck. Spirit's looking at someone like, what the fuck? Because they envy. I wanted to see where your energy was because you're in the star. My gosh, they envy your star. They envy your fucking purpose, Aquarius energy. For some of you, you're in a star in the crooked. But for some of you, you're in the star in the upright. January could be significant. February could be significant. The star energy. You are a healer. For some of you, you're a healer. For some of you, it's like you shine. You shine bright like a diamond. This does not always mean like stardom per se. Not in the way that we think, but in the eyes of spirit, you're a star. You do what's right. You're in your purpose, and that's what makes you shine. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be a shoe cleaner, and you are a star because you do it with passion, with love, for the right reasons. And you are a Queen of Cups. You're loved by the divine. You are truly empathetic. This is the epitome of empathy. Queen of Cups energy. Very, very sensitive. The water part of water. You are Spirit's daughter or Spirit's son. Very psychic, very sensitive, super psychic. Something about a super saiyan. And 6 of Wands. And you get victory for that. 6 of Wands. I'm just a messenger. And no, you're nobody's doormat. I'm just a messenger. Dang, that was pretty. Dang, my lights, dang. That was pretty. 6 of Wands. But you get the 6 of Wands in the upright. You're no fucking jerk. How shameful. They live in shame. I think we're going to end here, my lovies. I think that's good. What say you? I say true. Should we end here, my lovies? What should we do? It is getting warm. It's getting hot in here. You don't want to end here, my lovies. You have separation anxiety from your sister friend, my lovies. Here, this is what we'll do. We'll move. We'll move because we love you. We'll move because we love you, my lovies. Dang, my lovies, dang. It's like driving Mrs. or Mr. Lovey. Dang, my lovies, dang. People be fucking full of hate, my lovies, dang. It's about Kate. It's about Caitlin. Dang, my lovies, dang. How could people be so heartless, my lovies? They don't even realize it. How does that happen? Again, I mean, if you live in it, I've never understood it. You're going to become successful by trying to bring stress to somebody else's life? That's how you think you're going to become successful. How does that make sense to some people? I mean, I guess there's, something about parabens. Jesus. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something about a disc assessment. Someone needs to take a personality quiz. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. We're going to the gym after this, my lovies. What are y'all doing? You wanna come with me, my lovies? Let's go. Wanna go to the gym, my lovies? Let's go. Today's leg day. This is friend got some strong legs, my lovies. Something about Meg. This friend got some strong legs, my lovies. Fucking people needing to fucking, they need to, like, they should be taking care of themselves. They have no business sitting around trying to be you. They really don't. They really, really don't. Again, it has nothing to do with age. It really doesn't, my lovies. Something about your cousin. It really doesn't, my lovies. Oh, something, you have a scandalous male cousin for some of you. It really doesn't, my lovies. It has nothing to do with age. I know 60-year-olds. Again, my first marathon that I ran was thanks to a female. She was pushing 60 at the time. This was in 2016. She was pushing 57. 57? She was 57 that year. This woman was a fucking phenomenon. A phenomenon. We used to do a boot camp together at Gold's Gym in downtown LA. This woman said, you need to run the LA marathon with me. And I'm like, are you sure I can do it? She's like, yeah, you definitely can do it. Come, run the LA marathon. And I'm like, are you sure? Because this woman was in like better condition than some 30-year-olds I know, 20-year-olds I know. She's like, yes, you should do it. You should do it. I'm like, okay. She pushed me. She invited me to do cycling with her. She gave me a sweet little gift. It was really sweet. She gave me a little medallion, 26.2, and it was really sweet. It made me cry. She really supported me. She gave me a little card. She's like, I know how hard you've been working. And I only had like a month and a half to really train for the marathon. I had ran like half marathons before that. Like I don't even know how to, I had ran like, well, in the training, but I had never run a full marathon before that. And she gave me a little medallion and a gift, and she wrote me a little card, and she's like, I know that you've been working really hard, and it was a last minute thing, but you should be proud of yourself. And I was crying. It was so sweet. It was just so sweet, so sweet. And the LA marathon, it was really, really sweet. But there's something there. Maybe for some of you, you're gonna inspire someone. Anyways, it's good to inspire people. It's not good to steal from people. And it's always good to give credit where credit is due. It's very important to give credit where credit is due, my lovies. If you do anything in this life, is give credit where credit is due. The good and the bad. All right, it's about your dad. Ace of Cups energy. Boom, self-love. There it is. Because it all has to do with self-love. Self-love does not make you envy anyone. I guess I have, for me, it's like people that again, people that have self-love, people that have self-respect, they don't have time to envy anyone. They don't. True self-love. I'm just a messenger here. Fucking spending time trying to sabotage people. Like, what the fuck? What in the hellhole? What kind of hellhole did you crawl out of, and why don't you crawl back into your life of sin? What do you want, my lovies? You want the letters? You want the seagulls? You want the seagulls? A scion for some of you? Zion for some of you? Let's do, okay, we'll do the note cards and then the letters, and then we're done. Yep, they definitely want to talk. Definitely. They definitely want to stalk too. We got a delightful, I did feel for some of you, you could have a delightful and mutually benefiting experience, and Spirit's going to ask you to give credit where credit is due. Something about the edits, something about an editor. You could inspire someone. This woman was, again, a phenomenon. The woman that I was just talking about. You can have someone who you find phenomenal, but they find you phenomenal too. And you can learn from each other. You have different, you know, paths that you've crossed in your life, but you can inspire each other, learn from each other, grow, and you will always be thankful for each other and give credit where credit is due. A delightful and mutually benefiting experience. Very nice. I like that. Someone has lice, my lovies. There's a child with lice. Checking for lice. Yesterday, this energy was present, especially in the Spanish read. There it is, because of the Spanish greed. We got a family that will tower out and go their separate ways. 014346, because 143 energy is always like, not always, but oftentimes it brings in fake love, especially if it's a 143. A family that will tower, you can look up 143, whatever that means, the code for some of you. A family that will tower out and go their separate ways so that you can create a home. For some of you, in the preliminary, it did come in a home, or look at the seagull, it's on top of that vehicle. A home is very important to you. Your soul tribe, maybe birds. Birds are very present. Birds are very present for you. For some of you paying attention to the birds, maybe looking up the symbolic. There's this beautiful book I came across a while ago, and it had to do with shape-shifting energy and adapting to the energies of the animals around you. For some of you, you could be seeing a lot of animals and spirits asking you to pay attention. It's a book. It's an old book. I can put it in the description box. I forgot the name of the book, but it's all about shape-shifting. American Indians and the way that they shape-shift. It has to do with shape-shifting and the animals and the different animals and what the totems mean and what the animals mean and how you channel the energy of the animal. And the symbols, esoterically, what it means in your life. I'm going to share the book. I'll share it. We got a menu. Maybe some of you, there's new birds on the menu, though. It's a circle of life. It's a yellow flowers, friendship is growing. White flowers, peace. A peace offering for some of you. It's a circle of life. The letter E. On Easy Street for some of you. A halfway house. Fucking too old for this bullshit. The second day in a row. Definitely too old for the bullshit, my lovies. Dang, too old for this shit. Too old for this shit. Some people are too old for this shit. It's like, what the fuck? And they're gonna go through some type of dark night of the soul. Good for you, dang. Good for you. Someone's gonna go through a dark night of the soul. Someone who's fucking vindictive. I told you, vindictive energy. Vindictive, crazy asses. People don't even fucking know you for some of you. Working with crooked officials to frame someone. I did say it earlier because I felt the energy still present, and it came in yesterday's reading as well. You got people with crooked officials, working with crooked officials. They want a fisher, a Pisces. Since Piscean season or a Pisces is involved in this situation, they are working with crooked officials to frame someone. I told you someone wants to put you in jail. I wasn't kidding. Everything is coming in for a reason. And sometimes it's for a season. It's something about Justin. A Ford Explorer. Look at that. Detective vehicles come by. I don't think that's a detective per se, but that is a detective's vehicle. They like their explorers. Spiritual guidance. And something about minimum wage and an orchard. Anais. Something about Vanessa. Something about Victoria. Victoria Najayo. Quieren los tiguerones. Victoria. Prison for messing around with minors. A designer. I told you they're hiding their shadow side. Did Spirit not give it to us? Did Spirit not give it to us? Did Spirit not give it to us? I told you. Spirit gave it to us there. It's confirming it again. It's the energies. And I'm not fucking fudging this. I'm truly not fudging this. They do not understand you, but they think that they do. The seagulls. They do not understand you, but they think that they do. They do not understand you, but they think that they do. For some of you, someone does not understand you. ¿Qué, mija? They don't understand you, but they think that they even have the same spiritual gifts as you or the same gifts as you. They do not understand you, but they think that they do. Spirit wants to show that international move, or someone that's doing some type of international move, or someone is moving internationally, or someone moves internationally. What did Spirit give us? Returning the merchandise. Someone's going to return the merchandise. I'm getting for some, like, if you are a baker, let's say if you are a baker, there's a baker who's a faker though. But someone's not baking. Ooh, frozen food express. A truck just went by. Frozen food express. If you are a baker, someone's not a faker that they're a baker, but they're a fake in other ways. But let's say, for example, for some of you, if you are a baker, there is a baker who's a faker, who's not a real baker. This person bought a bunch of shit to compete with you. It's like, what do I have to do? Again, it's like going back to the hairdresser that lost her business. Took a huge fucking cut. Just to try to compete. It was all to try to compete and prove that she could compete with my aunt. Psycho. It's like someone, you have an established baking business, you have an established restaurant, frozen foods has something to do with something. You have your established thing. Someone wants to establish their business right in front of yours to compete. They want to take business from you. They're not doing anything different. They could even say, I'm doing something different. I have this niche. It's a different thing. Someone's a summons and a snitch. Someone snitched on somebody. Because someone's a itch. That's how they're looking at somebody. Someone snitched on someone because they got tired of dealing with them. It is time to go on your own. I'm getting, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy energy. It's really crazy energy. It's like somebody even took money like from their retirement. And this is like, for some of you, it's like your business is expensive. I have minimal expenses. Like I buy, Palo Santo, stuff like that. I want to upgrade, but at this time, the finances, they're not there right now. Plus, people are literally, deliberately trying to sabotage this for me. This is what's coming in. I have to go with the flow. For some of you, you have like a whole operation set up. Like expensive equipment, a bunch of it. You're well established. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. A grandmom. What did I say? Someone's a grandmother. What did Spirit give us? This is not a joke. I'm not kidding. I'm doing this on camera so you can see I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. The downloads I receive, again, I could be doing this. If someone wants to try to ruin, have me homeless, whatever the case may be, I could do this work wherever Spirit sends me. Why? Because it's my fucking downloads. It's my gift. I'm truly seeing this before it comes. Someone thinks they understand something they don't fucking understand. Someone's a grandmother. Like a terrible one too. They have all types of bullshit. Hiding their shadow side. What did Spirit give us? Hiding their fucking shadow side. And it's the end of the road. They haven't finished. They haven't finished this work. Someone pretends like they finished some shadow work. No, they got a long way to go. They got a long way to go. Someone who's traveling with their friends. Someone is looking to pin a baby on somebody. Someone's looking for someone to pin a baby on or to offload their parental responsibilities. What did I say? This is a whole, so they have a karmic daughter as well, or a karmic son or something. Someone has a daughter though. And they don't watch the babies. This is a whole messy family. It's like, I don't want to help you with your children, but they all supposedly get along. I don't know. Someone's looking to pin a baby on somebody. For some of you, this could be someone that's messing, someone's mother is your I don't know, there's a weird triangle between someone who's looking to pin a baby on someone, and then their mother is involved in some bullshit, and then someone else who they know, who they want to like something, they want you to be on a show. Whether you know it or not, you have this, I told you, what did Spirit give us? Whether you know it or not, you have the support of your community. For some of you, it's your online community. I told you, Spirit gave it to us for a reason. I'm hearing someone, I don't make anything up. You make everything up. You're a fucking copycat. You make everything up. I'm just a messenger. Their energies are not playing. This is not a joke. This is not for entertainment purposes. This is real shit. I'm not kidding. Someone's changing their diet. I told you something has to do with health for some of you. Someone needs to fucking figure out their health and stop worrying about fucking dramas. The letter E. And pediatrics. I told you something also has to do with children. And they are the adults are playing all this type of bullshit, all these fucking dumbass games, and the children is like, how about the children? Why don't you put attention to the children? Maybe there will be some type of successful venture there. Did you ever start to fucking think? No, they want attention for themselves. There is a reason why Spirit has Truth Nunez. This is coming in for a reason. There's a reason why Spirit had Truth Nunez stay single and be prepared for this work with no children. I have not had children yet. I've had miscarriages. I haven't had children yet. There's a reason why. There is a reason why. I had to be prepared to do this because I know the day that I have to be a mother, shit's going to be a little different. And I'm sure you will all understand. I'll be able to do readings for you, but I can't spend 2 fucking hours doing readings for you for some of you. It's going to change the flow. And maybe I'll include the babies. I have them sitting here with me. My cuties, my little cuties. Why am I opening this? Why are you opening this? Somebody wants your wallet. For some of you, somebody wants your money. Why am I opening that? This energy came in a few months ago for some of you. Someone wants your money. Again, for some of you, someone wants your legacy. They want your wealth. Your wealth is not your money, but they want your wealth. They want your energy. Someone wants to be in your skin. They want to get under your skin. Do you get it? They want to get under your skin. This is the energy. I am just the messenger here. And no, I'm not copying anything off of anyone. No. I learned how to read the fucking cards. Someone's a liar and a creep. Always fucking stalking. Something about their Jeep. They could spend a lot of time stalking people on their Jeep. I don't know. Anyways, we got traveling with friends here. What's up, seagulls? All the birds are flocking together. Traveling with friends. And every time I call them out, they go a little quiet and then they get loud again. They're hiding the shadow side. They are hiding the shadow side. Traveling with friends. Hiding their shadow side. End of the road. We did see this end of the road. Spirit saying this is not over yet. Something's not over yet when it comes to hiding their shadow side, because someone is going to go into a dark night of the soul. Will you go to prom with me? Something can happen during prom season. There could be a teenager involved in a situation that someone needs to pay attention to. Someone could have gone to prom recently and something happened during prom season. Someone's going to travel with friends for prom. We got homecoming as well. So we have high schoolers for some, preparing for, someone's hiding their shadow side, but during homecoming, something can happen where they're going to show their shadow side. For some of you, there's a teenager, Cheyenne. There's a teenager hiding their shadow side. You need to keep your distance. I told you. They don't want you to, but Spirit's saying you need to keep your distance. For some of you, you need to keep your distance from certain people. Something about Christy. Keep your distance. You need to keep your distance. For some of you, if there is a teenager, we have seen that drama for some of you with a teenager. For some of you, you are fucking around with a teenager, especially during homecoming. This is coming in. There's a perverted connection with a teenager and somebody, and you need to keep your distance from a teenager. For some of you, there's a teenager who believes they are fighting with you because they're brainwashed by a family or a crew. You need to keep your distance from a teenager. For some of you, you need to protect your teenagers because they are envious teenagers. There's There's a few different energies, but the gist is keep your distance. And for some of you, is someone's a pedophile or there's some type of registered sex offender, and you definitely need to keep your distance from a teenager. Do not be tempted. This is what's coming in. I'm just a letter. You're gonna get a letter. The number with some type of number. You have to call a number for some of you. T energy. Someone needs to actually register as a sex offender, or they're going to have to register as a sex offender. Someone's a great pretender too. I'm just a messenger here. They look for you and other people, and they are perpetually disappointed. For some of you, someone looks for you and other people, and they are perpetually disappointed. You need to keep your distance from this person. The letter T has something to do with it. Someone with thick natural eyebrows. Will you go to prom with me? They are all on your team. Someone with thick natural eyebrows. Someone's going to return the merchandise, but it's not the end of the road. Jesus, the crows are crowing too. They want me to get out of here. The crows, the seagulls, all of the birds. And they're over this vehicle, which I was looking at earlier, and I'm like, what's this vehicle? I don't know. Pay attention to the birds. And now the butterflies over it too. They're jumping from this car to that car, and they're picking at the car. It's like something's in the car. Check the vehicles for some of you. Someone hides something in a vehicle. The number 45. A 45 of earlier I was seeing a gun, but I didn't say it. I said something about a welder to cover the gun. Someone's hiding a weapon in a vehicle. We got a nightclub. Everything is coming in for a reason. We got a nightclub. Keep your distance from a nightclub for some of you. The letter T, returning merchandise. It's not the end of the road yet when it comes to a situation. And this is someone, for some of you, this could be an ex. This is someone who looks for you in other people and this is perpetually disappointed energy. Their intuition told them everything. For some of you, someone's intuition, for some of you, your intuition told you everything about a situation. For some of you, their intuition told them everything about a situation. We got the letter T. Their intuition told them everything. No. They are all on your team. Everyone who's on your team, their intuition told them everything. Again, for some of you, you have support from people that are really intuitive and they know everything that they need to know. For some of you, someone could have been trying to bribe someone. Something about a nightclub. I'm getting like someone that was like in the nightlife. Like they were in a party scene. They were in the club scene. They were a radio, someone has like a radio voice. This is what's coming in, but they were fool. Fool in the reverse. The letter T. Some type of risk. We got minimum wage. Again, someone was doing something for money. They thought that they were going to do something for money. Again, I always say to myself, I'm like, people that think that they can survive off of like making content alone, especially in the beginning, you can't. You really can't. You really, really can't. This is less than minimum wage. 2 hours of work here is less than minimum wage. It's not even minimum wage. It's less than the poverty level. It's cents. Someone's like, they want to know. The other day, they were making this energy. A few months ago, Spirit was giving us like someone calculating like how much you can make off of each video. The bird is now on top of the vehicle. Juice fast. You need a juice fast. An orchard. Yeah, they want me to move. I gotta move. Someone is vindictive, but they have to stop with this vengeance. A reckless lover. I told you there's some type of an imaginary beef here. Refusing to let go of an imaginary grudge. An orchard. Maternity leave. A live-in girlfriend or a live-in boyfriend holding on to an imaginary grudge. Someone's son is involved in a situation. We got the letter E involved in a situation. We got a frontline worker. We got a reverend. Too much sugar. These people should be paying attention to their health. Too much sugar. And a warm-up is done. Someone's going to return the merchandise because this warm-up or whatever warm-up, for some of you, I feel like someone was prepping for something a little bit more dangerous. They were prepping for it, but they have to return the merchandise. Something is not over yet. Something about someone's son came in yesterday as well. Yesterday, the energy of Remy Ma's something or other. I think it was her son. I think it's her son. So maybe for some of you, there's a situation like that. I don't know, a son doing something silly. The letter E is involved. They were trying to, Spirit wants you to keep your distance from this person for some of you. For some of you, this could actually be like a family member. Some type of proposal. I don't know, fake love here. Also fake war here. I'm just a messenger. Boom. The bird left. Jesus. Just because it left doesn't mean that we don't have to leave. We gotta leave. We gotta go. We gotta go, my lovies. We'll not give them the Tyler. We'll not give them the time of day and a public eye. Someone wants to hire a public eye as well. They're not going to give them a time of day. They're going to have to return some merchandise. Someone's paying to be, they're paying to be stalked. They're paying to be stalked. There's a public eye that's not going to give somebody the time of day. This is a time waster and a jokester. A nightclub is involved in a situation, and it's the end of the road for something that has to do with a nightclub. A dry spell. Refusing to let go of an imaginary grudge. Something, a judge for some. They're going through an ego death. Spirit insists they're going to go through an ego death. The dark night of the soul for an ego death for the letter O. They're going to be in pain. Good for you. Good for you. The letter E as well is going through an ego death. Jesus. Dark night of the soul to the ego death. Dang. They forced their laugh. Someone with a fake laugh. They forced their laugh. Some type of warm-up energy. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. You have to keep your distance. Menstruation. Turning a blind eye to the real deal. Too much sugar. Wait for the surprise. The letter T, going through a judicial procedure. I'm not kidding. Going through a judicial procedure. They're going to be disappointed. Literally lose their appointment. They're going to be disappointed for being foolish, reckless. We did see that in the reverse. There are birds out here. We got a strong man. Cultural appropriation. For some of you, I'm getting cultural appropriation as in taking on things that don't belong to them, because the spiritual practices are also part of your culture, meaning what has been cultured by your ancestors. Someone's pretending to have gifts they don't have. Half-assed. They're also half-assing. Vindictive. This is someone who is vindictive. What's there? You're looking. What is? What is it?
It's like a baby seagull. Just he's underneath your wheel, so just don't run him over.
I think you're good now. Just be careful.
Yeah. I was afraid he's gonna get hit.
Well, there are seagulls flying all around.
Yeah, I think this one fell out of somewhere. Don't go that way. No.
Hold on, I want to see. Dang.
If you give me a box, I can trap it for sure.
You're gonna trap it?
Well, just for now, until they figure out what to do with it, so we get ran over.
I'll be back. Where is it?
Are you its mother? You don't know who the mother is? I'm like, why are the birds all freaking
Well,
out?
this one's definitely like been floating around.
Hi, little baby. What are you doing here?
Orphaned Wildlife. Called Project 609-225.
Yeah, protect yourself.
There's a baby seagull running around without a mama, my lovies. Aww. They're trying to find him a home. Aww. Aww. We do more for seagulls than we do for humans. I'm like, why are all the birds flipping out? Because there's a little baby. You see how nature is so look at it. Aw, little baby. You see how nature is so intelligent? It's like they're all panicking. All the birds are, I'm like, why are they all panicking? Because they're all flying around the little baby. He doesn't have a home. I'm gonna cry. I told you I'm really sensitive, my lovies. Look at it, it's so cute. You want to see it, my lovies? You want to see the little baby? You want to see the little baby bird? You want to see the little baby bird? My lovies, look at him. Look at the little baby bird. You see the little baby? He's so tiny. He's no more than a foot. Not even. He's a little baby. He's so sweet. He's a little baby, my lovies. They're going to put him in a box. They're going to put him in a box. I don't know if he's going to let him catch them. He wants to protect himself. They're gonna scare him. They're putting him in a box. He's scared. He's scared. Oh, he caught him. Oh. No, leave him. Oh, and the birds are flipping. No, I think you should leave him. Oh my God, let me help.
I tried. The number that I called. Oh, definitely.
It looks like they're protecting him.
There we go. I found the number.
That's why they're there. They're protecting the baby. They're protecting the baby, my lovies. The birds are protecting the baby. That's so sweet. The birds are protecting the baby. That's so sweet. Do you see, my lovies? It's like protecting a newly hatched egg. You're newly, for some of you, this could be like a new project. Everything's happening for a reason, my lovies. And you have guides protecting the baby. It's like you're being protected. You're new, something you gave, for some of you, this could be a baby. Like if you're worried about a baby being protected, like the baby is protected. 02/12/11, 02/12/12. Spirit doesn't want you to worry about your new beginning, a new life, a new birth that you're giving. It doesn't matter who is trying to trap you or catch you under the guise of wanting to do well. It's like they're protecting the baby. They're protecting your baby. Everything happened for a reason. Now all of a sudden the baby's gone. The birds are gone. Everyone's fucking gone. The people that wanted to catch the baby are gone too. My God. Wow. Holy cow. I hope you see what just happened there. Because it's what's fair, my lovies. We got Maybelline. So I told you, made up spiritual guidance. I told you, made up spiritual guidance. For some of you, I am getting like on a less sinister, because you know, it is what it is. On a more sinister level, I am getting someone that has nothing to do with anything that you do, but they just wanted to sabotage you. So they try to make up something about something that they do. For some of you, I am getting made up spiritual guidance. I am getting that strong. But for others, it's like made up an account just to compete or just to destroy you. This is what's coming in. They don't see the fucking sin in that. They don't see the sin in that. If they don't see the sin in that, again, it took me a lot of years to create this account. It took me a long time. It took me a long time just to create this account because I wanted to make sure that I was being authentic. My point was, whatever I do, my lovies, I just want to be authentic and true. Choosing battles wisely. Someone who has been vindictive. Something about Bindi. Something about Mindy, something about Melanie. Vindictive, choosing battles wisely. There's no battle to choose. Put your name on an altar of protection. For some of you, someone knows that someone's a psycho and they put your name on an altar of protection. For some of you, someone actually could have gone again and reported someone for something more serious. End of the road. Someone is hiding their shadow side. Housekeeper. Traveling with friends. Number 10 or in October. A reckless lover. It's the end of the road for this ex. For some of you, this is an ex who likes to play with hex work. Will you go to prom with me? Car. Cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation as well. We have a frontline worker who is choosing their battles wisely, but we see there's no battles here. Someone's just a delusional. We got a homecoming, inheritance around homecoming season, some type of inheritance. Spirit was giving us a lot of downloads about inheritances, and for some of you, paying attention to your spiritual inheritance and your spiritual gifts. Being pleasant to win you over. They will also continue to be this way authentically throughout the connection. I want to see you again, but I have no intentions of speaking with you. For some of you, someone who was pleasant to win you over at some point. I don't know what happened here. A Buddhist temple and a reverend. Pediatrics. Thick natural eyebrows. It's getting hot and bright. It's like I'm yellow now. We got indecent exposure. The burbs. Some type of reconciliation for someone that was indecently exposing you in the burbs, or someone that lives in the burbs. Your life has been going downhill since you've been with them. Traveling with friends. For some of you, you could have friends that Spirit's asking you to reassess the values of these friends because your life has been going downhill since you've been hanging out with these friends. For some of you here, it never ends. Oh shit. Yep, totally. They don't like it. They don't like it, but it's the truth. It's the truth, my lovies. Something about vermouth. Everything's happening for a reason. These friends don't like it, but they like your energy. They're feeding off your energy. Fudgesicles. Hi, my lovies. They're cheating too. You're hanging out with cheaters, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. They're cheating you. They're cheating you off of your inheritance because they're feeding off of your inheritance, off of your energy, off of your inner chi. They're feeding off of your inheritance for their selfish motives. And something about the locomotive. There we are. There we are. Jesus. It's really bothering me. It's still kind of bothering me, but it's all right. We're going to work through it. We're almost done. We got people with low IQs. They are all on your team about someone having low IQs. We did see, for some of you, low IQ, low intelligence when it comes to a situation. And people know that this is bullshit. Anyways, whatever they're trying to sell you on, whatever they're trying to sell others against you on, they're coming on strong too. Anyways, their intuition, because again, their intuition has told them everything that they need to know about the situation. Something about bone marrow. And someone that's looking for notoriety. But they should really be looking for help. Sobriety. Something about sobriety. Minimum wage. Maybe. It's going to be a maybe for minimum wage. You're going to have to take center stage in a situation. Someone who is extremely empathetic, I told you. And the letter H. Someone is intense. They're intense. Someone has, I told you, for some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, you actually are extremely empathetic. It's real. It's the real deal. It's not a fucking joke. They look for you in other people and they are perpetually disappointed. They look for you in other people and they are perpetually disappointed because you are an anointed one and you can't fake it. You don't fake anointment. You don't. Someone is using frequency weapons. We got someone using frequency weapons and secret rendezvous. I told you people are using weapons. I felt weapons in the field. And they're deleting evidence. But there's always a paper trail. There's always a trail. It's like, maybe you should start deleting the fucking evidence from your soul. Maybe you should start deleting your thoughts so that you can have better thoughts. Maybe you should stop deleting your plans. Maybe you should start deleting your fucking plans. Buying a van. It's like to dump a body. Juice fast. Maybe you should start juicing. Postpartum support. Maternity leave. Actions speak louder than words. A live-in girlfriend or a live-in boyfriend. You are a star. And a love of a lifetime. Boom. All right, that's it. We're done. We've done it, my lovies. 02-2017. We're done, my lovies. You've won. Maybe we're not done. What the French toast? Someone who's competing for the prize. And what did we say from the beginning? Groupthink or groupie. They allowed others to diminish the value of the connection via mockery. The truth always comes to light. The answer is no. What is popular is not always good. People who are competing for a prize. Boom. And they're haunted, ghosts. Someone is haunted by their choices. Should have made better choices. I want to make bad choices, a little girl. I want to make sly innuendos, insults of all fucking sorts, passive-aggressive behavior. A home or a property can benefit from a spiritual cleanse. Boom, bye, good. And for the love of a lifetime. Maybe the love of a lifetime will do this for you. A private investor or an angel fund. Boom. All right, that's it, my lovies. You've won, my lovies. You've won. I should start selling spiritual cleanses for the home, my lovies. I would do spiritual cleanses for your home. It would be an intense process, though. Something about recess. Anyways, boom. Something about resets. Anyways, my lovies, something about recess lights. Anyways, something about those lights, like they're not lights, they're circles. Recess lights. There's recess lights in the kitchens or in the I'm seeing in the kitchen, but recess lights somewhere. Anyways, I'm also seeing a dimmer. Someone has a dimmer. Anyways, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. Someone has some blocked negative emotions. I can't even get the burps out. In love always, something about Carol G. In love always and forever, second day in a row. In love always and something about Lizzie. In love always and forever, homies.